Because you're not relevant, you piece of shit troll.
Small Jean Genie snuck off to the city, strung out on lasers and slashback blazers, and ate all your razors while pulling the waiters, talking about Monroe and walking on Snow White. New York's a go-go and everything tastes nice. Poor little greenie. Ooh. Get back on it. Jean Genie lives on his back, and Jean Genie loves chimney stacks. It's outrageous, he screams and he falls. But Jean Genie, let yourself go. Like a man, but he smiles like a reptile. She love him, but just for a short while. She'll scratch in the sand, won't let go of his hand. He says he's a beautician, sells you nutrition, keeps all your dead hair for making up underwear. Poor little greenie. Jean Genie lives on his back. The Jean Genie loves chimney stacks. It's outrageous, he screams and he bawls. But Jean Genie, let yourself go. So simple-minded, he can't drive his model. Lights on the neon and sleeps in a capsule. Loves to belong. Loves to belong.
Not relevant, you piece of shit troll.
God damn it, Hank. You almost got a whole sentence out there. Fuck, they served that one up easy for you and you completely missed the fucking spike. Dipshit. Who's irrelevant now? Fuck boy. Well, I got jet lag. Not a poor man's disease. A rich man's affliction. Not that I'm rich. I'm well off. I'm not really rich. I would not claim to be rich. Fortunately, I'm not, stuck in a one-room council house with a fucking sink behind me. Did anybody catch Shoogie's appearance on the Witch of Attic Fire broadcast with Mark, the sarcastic snitch boy? Right behind him over his left shoulder is a fucking sink. I guess him and his wife run a bed and breakfast or, some kind of Airbnb. And Shoogie's got to stay up all night watching the security cameras. What the fuck, man? That's like a minimum wage fucking job. I don't think Shoogie and his wife own shit. I think that's Shoogie's fucking job. I think Shoogie is the fucking night watchman. He's got his toiletries all laid out on the fucking sink. I think Shoogie's as fake as the fucking rest of them. Let's do a mental exercise. If you had to name, let's say the Welsh News Network was a musical group. I'm not going to call them a rock and roll band. Let's say they were a musical group. What would you name the band? But just to throw up one out, and I would call them Dill Dan and the Wet Wipes. What would you name that fucking band? Now, mind you, they're a shitty band that has a difficult time booking high school prom engagements. Dermot Costello says the Monkees. John Clark says Danny and the Penetrators. I would think it would be more Danny and the Penetrated. All right, let's get to who's in the room. I want band names. When I get down this, there's not a lot of people, so get your entries in. When I scroll down, I want to see fucking band names. Dill Dan and the Wet Wipes, Danny and the Reach Arounds. What would you call this fucking band? In the chat tonight, first in McAddicts with a first NTFG. Celebrate yourself, bro. A little golf clap for you. I like your work, McAddicts. And while I'm at it, I want to give a lot of thanks to Dermot Costello, who, despite working his ass off to support his family, still has time to fucking suss out the snitch boys and the fucking frauds on YouTube. And his attention to detail and documentation makes my job a lot easier. So, Dermot, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your efforts. W124 Mercedes says, hello, Coded and friends, NTFG. Dermot says, hi, guys. Dermot adds a fuck you, McAddicts. And on top of it, a fuck you, Coded. Thank you, Dermot. I appreciate that. I'll be worried when you start acting nice toward me. Dermot says, she drives me crazy. Ooh, ooh. W124 Mercedes says, hello at Dermot Costello. How are you? John Clark is with us, says, hey to everyone, NTFG. And John Clark adds a fuck you, McAddicts. Dermot says hi to Mercedes. Dermot says hi to John. Rebel at heart with an NTFG never fails. Love my rebel. Rebel. We got a song for you at the end of the broadcast. Only Fraud says, damn you, Coded. 30 more. Yeah, sorry, I had to render a video. Dan gave a little lecture on organic growth and how his channel is progressing in subscribership. That's the clip that I was rendering. We're going to take a little peeky peek at the illogic of Dill Dan and the Dill Dan and the Yeppers. Dill Dan and the Yeppers, Dill Dan and the Yes Men, Blecka and the choral group, the chorus. Okay, so we'll break the band up like this. You got Dill Dan, And then you got, and Dildan's not the lead singer. He's kind of like a muted Paul McCartney, the bass player who thinks he's the fucking top of the shit. But he's just an arrogant prick with a fucking blown out ego. So the band will be Dildan, Hank, Jim Felcher, and Shuggy. And then the backup singers will be Blacka, Witch of Fart, and Mark the Sarcastic Snitch Boy. So you have 3 solid female voices there in Mark the Sarcastic Snitch Boy, Blacka, and a semi-solid female voice in the mustachioed Witch of Attic Fires. So you can give a separate name to the trio of female backup voices: Mark the Sarcastic Snitch Boy, Blacka, and the semi-feminine mustachioed Witch of Attic Fires. Zach and Butch, the Friendly Pitbull, are with us. Says hello at codedfriend.001 and everyone in the chat, NTFG. W124 Mercedes says Coded is MIA. I'm not MIA. I'm right here. I even gave you a heads up I would be 30 minutes late. 3:05. I think the tune, I was on time starting the broadcast. I think you're confused, W124 Mercedes, but we'll let that slide today. Let's get a little removal on that. Oh, bring the Coded Friend.001 up big for get the brand up there. Only Fraud says, who am I kidding? I'm a criminal. We live for the night. I don't know if I'm a criminal, but I definitely live for the night. And I am legitimately suffering from a little bit of jet lag. John Clark says, Dan said the whole stream violation of the Geneva Convention. Dan said this whole stream violation of the Geneva Convention. I think there's a word missing in there that would add sensibility to that statement. I don't know. And I can't figure out what the missing word is. Dan says this whole stream is a violation of the Geneva Convention. I hope we're violating the Geneva Convention. Dan should remember that if it wasn't for America, Wales would be the smallest fucking annex in the Nazi Empire. Dan should always be fucking aware of that. Fucking little pussy boys cowering on a fucking island, just waiting to be fucking bombed to death. Douchebags. You should be more thankful, Dan, you fucking scumbag. Redacted. Hey, Redacted. Johnny Switchblade says, howdy to the Night Owls. Diarmid Costello says, good morning, people. It will be morning by the time we're done here. Redacted says, at John Clark, well, clearly, Dan has never heard of Victor's Justice. Logan Sandman. Come on, Logan. Fucking bullshit. John Clark says, Logan. Diarmid Costello, great driving song. That is a great driving song, Genie. You picked it, dude. Were you driving when you suggested it? Logan Sandman says, John. Diarmid Costello says, hey, Logan. Logan Sandman says, hey to Diarmid. Logan Sandman says, God damn, I love a good blues riff. That is a hard blues riff, man. It's a blues riff, though. Diarmid Costello says, not bad for a Brit. Purple Rain's with us. Says, hello at Coded Friend. Hello, everyone. Hashtag NTFG. Logan Sandman says, I thought you were Irish at Diarmid Costello. He is Irish. That's why he said not bad for a Brit. Diarmid Costello says, hi to Purple Rain. Diarmid Costello says, I am. Bowie is English. Okay, everybody's up to speed on nationality now. Hello, baby, says NTFG. Logan Sandman says, hey, no shade at Diarmid Costello at Irish Demon has some of the best intro and outro music. You kidding me, right? Why are you clout chasing that? Hello Baby says, I was up listening to the one I missed. Cool. How do you like it so far? Redacted says not relevant. Logan Sandman says, baby. Dermot Costello says, hi, hello, baby. Hello, baby. Merb definitely got the hand pink waving. Merb got that down. He doesn't have the hello, baby down yet. Speaking of Merb and I will be having a dialogue, a discussion, not a debate. We're going to have a civil discussion between two adults. We can do it. I'm sure there'll be ball busting and fucking rib poking in there. If you didn't catch Merb's broadcast tonight, it was fucking great. Hang out till the audience interaction portion. You'll fucking love it. Merb was in rare form. Merb was on fucking fire tonight. He was funny as shit. John Clark with an LOL. Hello, baby, says Logan. Hello, baby, says hi, y'all, at Dermot Costello. Johnny Switchblade says, me too, baby. Hello, baby, says, I went and looked at Shuggy's sink. Yep. I think Shuggy's a waterhead. He definitely got bad. What is it with bad teeth in the United Kingdom? I don't fucking get it. Shuggy got fucking bad teeth, too. Hello, baby says, and a toilet. Was there a toilet in there? I don't know if I saw a toilet. I definitely saw a sink, a white sink with a white tile backsplash and toiletries on the sink, which fucking those guys live a weird fucking life. Redacted said his council flat doesn't have a toilet. You have to get upgraded to the silver plan first. I would believe that, bro. He just pees out the window. He's Scottish. He just pees out. He lifts up his fucking skirt and he pees out the window. And I'm not talking about a kilt. I'm not disrespecting Scottish men. I'm talking about the Dildan and the perverted and proud squad. Shuggy wears a woman's skirt, not a kilt, a woman's skirt. And he lifts it up and he pees out the window. That way he doesn't have to pay the extra for the silver plan to use the toilet. John Clark says Danny and the Penetrators. Dermot Costello says the Monkeys. I believe that band name is already taken. You could call the backup singers, if it hadn't already been taken, you could call them Bananarama. Because they got the bananas and they do the rama. Well, except for Mark the Snitch Boy. He's the one that gets the ramming done to him. Logan says, I actually had to tell a well-endowed woman tonight what an over-the-shoulder boulder holder was and where to find one at Lane Bryant. Good for you, my man. John Clark. Is that 2II? Not sure. Only Frost says Blacka and the Produce. Would that, okay, so if it was Blacka and the Produce, then Mark the Snitch Boy is definitely a turnip. So what piece of produce would the mustachioed Witch of Attic Fire be? Redacted's band name is Dan and the Whiny Welshman. Nice. I would go with Dan and the Welsh Waterheads, but they're not all Welsh, though. Logan Sandman says the Lying Welshman. That's not a bad name for a band. Especially when they're all prone on the floor getting pegged by Blacka and Witch of Attic Fire. Buns up and kneeling, those boys were. A wheeling and a dealing. Hello, baby says she never heard that at Logan Sandman. Thought that was kind of a ubiquitous term for a bra for well-endowed women. John Clark says the limp penis. The limp penis. Dill Dan and the penis pumps. W124 says, hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hiya. Writes on says, Wales System of a Down Syndrome. That's fucking good day for that band, man. Hello, baby says, the Posers. That's great. No highlighting of Dan, just the Posers. Hello, baby. What would you name the three witches in the chorus, the backup choral group? Blacka, the mustachioed witch of Attic Fire, and Snitch, the 7-year failed fucking law student. My God, man. How long are you going to go to fucking law school for? Zach and Butch, the friendly pit bull. Danny and his fallen soldier. Nice. The Limp Biscuits. Limp Biscuits already taken, but the Wet Crackers. The Wet Crackers. Hello, baby says hi at W124 Mercedes. Logan Sandman says, hello, baby. Apparently, no. Hello, baby says Zach and Butch, the friendly pit bull, giving a little wave. John Clark, the Four Twats. A little twist on the Four Seasons. So what do you name the backup singers, Johnny? Hello, baby says lol at John Clark. Almost spit my coffee. Nice. The Four Twats. Zach and Butch, the friendly pitbull, says hi to hello, baby. Purple Rain says hello at Diarmid Costello. Hello, baby says the Limp Biscuits. W124 Mercedes says the Welsh Peggers. That would be the backup singers, right? They would be the Welsh Peggers, and then the band would be the Pegged. That's a good name for a fucking lame band like Danny's Boys, the Pegged. John Clark says hi, baby. Logan Sandman says the Pillow Biters. Yeah, that would be a good one. Diarmid Costello says the Remastered Dildos. Writes on, says at hello, baby, at Logan Sandman, at Diarmid Costello, and 4 hands waving. Redacted says Professor Dan and the Retard Gang. Fucking nice. Dill Dan and the Dimwit. John Clark gives a little chuckle to Logan. Logan says cardiac arrest. There you go. And then the backing group could be the Shockers. Cardiac Arrest and the Shockers. Writes on at W124 Mercedes, 4 hands waving. Hello, baby says thumbs up at Writes on. Writes on says at Johnny Switchblade. Bro, 3 hands waving. Was that waving or is that the hang loose sign? I really need to get fucking glasses. Logan Sandman says at Writes on Pizza, saucing the crust. Writes on, if you and I were in a band together, the first album, our debut album, would definitely be called Saucing the Crust. W124 Mercedes says Danny and the Cum Sleppers. Sleppers? The Cum Sleppers? Sleepers? Yeah, it's sleepers. Danny and the Cum Sleepers. I would call them the Cum Slurpers. But I definitely have a warped and twisted mind. Hello, baby says at Johnny Switchblade. Dude. Redacted suggests the name 3 Chromosomes Down. I like that. That could be an album title, though. Shy 3 Chromosomes, the debut album of Danny and the Wet Wipes. What do you think? Like right now, it's almost 4 o'clock in the U.S., which means I think there's like a 4 or 5 hour difference between the U.S. and Wales. So, what do you think Dan is doing right now? If I had to guess, what Dan was doing right now at this moment, my guess would be having his diaper changed. 20 nurses in 10 days? You're so full of shit, Dan. You're the fakest fucking mean guy I've ever seen. You're really a big dumb coward hiding in the fucking corner. Why don't you jump into your Gulfstream jet, Danny, and fly over to America and make me eat my words? I'm only 5'8". I weigh 165, dude. I'm in fairly decent shape for a 56-year-old guy who smokes a pack of cigarettes a day and had a real bad car accident two and a half years ago and isn't supposed to be able to walk. Well, why don't you fly over here, rich boy? Why don't you fly over here, rich boy, and make me eat my words? You're a pussy. Pussy. You'd have to bring Blue Bear Dan and Felch Boy with you, and I would fuck them up. You should tell Blue Bear to bring his service revolver with him. That's Blue, BLEW, Bear. Hello Baby says, ooh, I like that. At Redacted. 3 chromosomes down. The debut album of Danny Dan and the Wet Wipes. Logan Sandman says, the Squeaky Chairs. That's fucking good name. Dan and the Squeaky Chairs. Writes on at Purple Rain. Doing a little wavy wave. Dermot Costello says, Neon Becca and the Lube Squad. There you go. Have lube, will travel. Accepting bookings for all open dates. Johnny Switchblade says, holy shit, writes on. It's 3:43 there. Yeah, it is. Right now it's 3:57. Dermot Costello says, hi to writes on. W124 Mercedes says, Danny and the Backdoor Boys. There you go. John Clark says, LOL. Logan Sandman says, dude, where's my lighter? Does that a play on Dude, Where's My Car? Dude, where's my lighter? Writes on at Johnny Switchblade. Yes, it is. Fridays are busy. Tonight was really, really busy. What's your close time, man? New York. When I left New York, it was 4 o'clock. When I got to Atlanta, Georgia, it was 4 o'clock. I don't know what the close time in New York is anymore. Because, I don't fucking drink anymore, so I don't stay out that fucking late when I'm up there. But they dialed back a couple years ago. They dialed back the close time in Atlanta, the city proper, to fucking 2:30. Really, it ruined the fucking night scene in Atlanta. Redacted says at W124 Mercedes. Nice. Logan Sandman says faceplant. Faceplant mumbles. W124 says hello to writes on. Redacted says Steelers wheel, but spelled Stealers. Writes on says that Johnny Switchblade. Plus, I got back from vacation. Had a lot of paperwork to catch up on. Where'd you go on vacation, bro? Why didn't you let me know? I would have made arrangements to fucking meet up with you. John Clark. The cock gobblers. The cock gobblers. Kind of a chicken turkey mashup there. Cock being a chicken reference, a rooster reference, and gobbling what turkeys do. I think it works. They are chickens and turkeys. Cock gobblers, yeah. Yeah, no highlight name for Dan, just the cock gobblers. TCG. W124 Mercedes says Welch's salad tossers. Yeah. Jimmy Felch would be the dressing boy. Purple Rain says hi at Rights On. Victor B says smash that button. Smash. Oh, that's the thumbs down button, Victor B. Turn them thumbs upside down. Redacted says Captain Dan's lonely heart attack. It was 30 years ago today that Captain Danny taught the band to play. W124 says, at Logan Sandman, hello. Dermot Costello says, Demon's music is shit. I would kind of agree with that. Although, now that it has to be shit because I can't recall any of it. If it was good, I would remember it. It's the shitty things I tend to forget. Logan Sandman, W124. Dermot Costello says Kate has the best intro. Kate's intro is pretty fucking hot. The whole comrade thing and the fucking Russian troll farm. Yeah, she fucking nailed it with her intro. She summed up the underlying. She took the fucking negativity that Chili threw at Masshole, and she really fucking turned it into a positive and jammed it back in Chili's face. No response. Hello Baby says agreed. And he, I think, said it was his or him playing at Dermot Costello. Irish takes credit for a lot of shit that he doesn't do. Didn't he tell a story that he was shot on guarding a fucking oil field? And then the reality of it was, I haven't confirmed it, but the prevailing story is that he wasn't in the hospital because he was shot guarding an oil field. He was in the hospital because he was having that stomach reduction surgery. The Merb's really been making fun of how fat Irish used to be. He says, Merb says Irish was so fat his face swallowed up his nose. It's hilarious. And today, he did it again today, and he put his hands covering the palms of his hands covering his face, so that just the tip of his nose was showing. It's pretty fucking funny. A little on the cruel side, but funny as fuck. Carte Blanche says, G'day at codedfriend.001. Can't stay long. We are moving camp. The band should be called Scraping the Barrel. Hand pink waving. Hand pink waving. Hand pink waving. Scraping the Barrel. I like that one. Writes on, says, at Dermot Costello, she definitely does have the best one, in my humble opinion. That would be a reference to Kate's intro. She does have a killer intro. I mean, I feel like marching when I hear her fucking intro. I really want to get up and march around. Hello Baby says, SSUM has a great intro. Sue me. I don't like it, unless it's changed. I haven't been over to SSUM in a while. I don't fucking like it. I never liked his intro. The graphics are fucking lame on it, too. I'm going to have to check it out now and see if he changed it. Is his dope fiend son still fucking going full-blown paranoid and threatening to fucking kill people every fucking broadcast over there? Logan Sandman says, Blanche. Carte Blanche says, G'day at Dermot Costello. We'll try and catch soon. Carte, while you're here, tonight, the 26th, Saturday evening, 9 p.m. East Coast time, 6 p.m. West Coast time, Merbeast and Coded Friend, myself, on the NTFG SFW channel, will be having a discussion regarding self-censorship and self-censorship. Self-censorship and censorship. Merb seems to think I'm something of a pussified man because I self-censor. I might get incarcerated if I didn't self-censor and I let every fucking thought I have just be verbalized. I'm going to speak openly and frankly with Merb. I'm going to show him what my unfiltered self is like. Maybe then he'll have a change of heart on his position on self-censorship. And maybe he'll, you know, maybe when he says what he has to say, maybe I'll adjust, you know, maybe he has wisdom for me. I don't know. I think Merb's a fucking intelligent guy. I like his sense of humor. I'll listen to what he has to say. I know the NTFG channel picked up a handful of subscribers when Merb announced he would be over there talking with me tonight. So I appreciate that. Redacted says, I was watching Merb when I saw you were streaming. Sweet. Continue to watch it. It's a good broadcast, especially in the end. Merb was in fucking peak form tonight when he was reading the listener comments. His feedback, his responses were fucking sharp and on the money. Hello Baby says, hi at Carte Blanche. W124 Mercedes says, at Dearmid. Yep. Cat has great intros. Kate. You put Cat, K-A-T. It's Kate. Kate Peter. Hello Baby says, looked like a toilet up next to the sink. It could have been. I didn't see enough of it. I'll check it again. Then Hello Baby says toilet. I figured it out. Carte Blanche says good day at Logan Sandman at Rights On at Hello Baby at Hello Baby at Rebel at Heart at W124 Mercedes at Redacted. I do hope I haven't missed anyone. You missed Johnny Switchblade, but he was here. You missed Johnny Switchblade. Cart, make sure you say hi to Johnny Switchblade. W124 Mercedes says, well, hello, Carte Blanche. Johnny Switchblade says hi to Blanche. Carte Blanche says hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving. 3 kangaroos bouncing. Okay, gotta go. Glad to see you. Back at codedfriend.001. There is a broadcast on NTFG from yesterday, Carte Blanche, if you want to catch up on that. Carte Blanche says, one more at Zach and Butch, the friendly pit bull. Hey, good to see you. Hello Baby says, Bananarama, LOL. That was an actual band. They covered Tommy James and the Shondells version of Venus. She got it. Yeah, baby, she got it. They did a really good fucking version of that too. But they, in the end, in the final analysis, they were good singers, but they kind of were one-hit wonders. I think they only had like 1 or 2 hits. Bananarama. McAddick says, Danny and the Simps. I would drop the Danny and just call them the Simps. You could play on chimpanzee by calling them the Simpanzees, and then make the audience figure out whether it was Simpanzee like chimpanzee or Simp Pansy like the flower. Zach and Butch, the friendly pitbull, says, hey, at Carte Blanche, hope you're doing good. I think Carte Blanche is always doing good. Or at least she never lets on that she's not doing good. W124 wants to name the backup singers Blackish Cheese Gash. Sounds stinky. Diarmid Costello says, "Hi, Blanche. How are you doing?" Blanche left the room. Blanche has left the building. Didn't you see? Hand pink waving. Hello, baby, says Dildan and the Picklers. Dildan and the Picklers. Nice, nice. Viagra and the Cialises, says Logan Sandman. Hello, baby, says Hoosiers are the backup band to the Posers. Okay, I could go with that. I like that one. McAddix wants to call the backup singers the Sharpies. I think it makes sense. I think that works too. Simpanzee and the Sharpies. Simpanzee, backed by the vocal talent of the Sharpie extravaganza. Redacted says that's better, in my humble opinion. The Sharpies? Writes on, says McAddix, hey. John Clark says Dan and the defibrillators. Fuck, that's a good one, dude. That's a good one. Dan and the defibs, the defibrillators. Just call them the defibs for short. Dildan and the defibs. There's a double entendre there. Shock you back to life and defibs. These guys can't stop defibbing. Why don't you hold on to D's while you're at it? D's what? D's nuts. Hello, baby says, I like that one at John Clark. It is a good one. I'm glad you like it. Hello, baby. McAddix wants to call the group Theory of a Dildan. Okay. It works in its own millennial kind of way. McAddix says, Hater writes on. Hello, baby says, almost 1 a.m. in Cali. I didn't. You're a Cali girl, hello, baby? I thought you were Midwest for some reason. Say hey to Cali for me. I hope you're not in Southern Cali. You guys on fire? A little burning going on there, stuff. Sorry, I just got a little beepage in my. Oh, checking it. All right, so the Forgiven Jerry DM'd me in Discord. Yo, coded, hey, I see you're starting a live soon, and I just want to, if it's cool, if I'm in the chat, I ain't trying to talk shit. Nothing, just kick it, say hi. But I can understand if you don't want me there, so I don't want to become a target. You know, the fucking shit that went down, it don't have shit to do with me. But, you know, there are people in the chat who were pissed about the shit that you did and said. So, I mean, I'm not going to kick you or ban you, but if you get shit, you get shit. It's not on me to tell people what they can and can't say. To the people that are in the chat, don't violate TOS. That's all I ask. Try to be nice if you can. If you can't, you know. Redacted says jerking off, probably. That has to be an answer to my question. What do you think Dan is doing right now? Jesus Christ, he's going to start messaging me. Understood. Okay. If you're listening, I mean, it's up to you, bro. Just, you know, Wrights On was able to make peace with everybody. I don't understand why you can't, couldn't, won't, wouldn't. I don't fucking know. Logan Sandman says 8 hours between PST and UK. Yeah, so it's 5. So it's 5 for us because you're an additional 3. Diarmid Costello says 9 a.m. here. Now he's clocking off his night watchman's job. What does Dildan really do? Linda Borham. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to have you back. Hey. Linda says, hey, coded. I say, hey, Linda. Good to see you. Logan Sandman says, I know it. Hello, baby. We're neighbors. Linda, just to get you up to speed, we were talking about two different things. If you had to take the Welsh News Network, let's say they were a musical group, a garage band that horribly lacks talent, but the ego of Dan has them thinking that they're just one hit, they're one hit away from being gold record musicians, but they need they're on the verge of booking a high school graduation for their debut gig, and the band doesn't have a name yet. So what would you name the band, Linda, if you were going to name them? My initial suggestion, just as a reference, would have been Dill Dan and the Wet Wipes, or Dill Dan and the Reach Arounds. You can scroll through the comments. There have been some pretty good names. The Defibrillators, Bleka, Witch of Attic Fire, and Snitch, the Sarcastic Peg Boy, would be the three female backup singers, with Becca and Mark, Bleka and Mark being the most feminine of the three, and Witch of Attic Fire somewhere, the mustachioed Witch of Attic Fire, somewhere straddling the masculine, feminine. Logan Sandman says, I know it. Hello, baby. We're neighbors. I just read that, didn't I? Did you put that in twice? Did I skip Linda? I don't know what the fuck's going on here. What the fuck? Monkey House writes on, says 9 a.m. at Danny's. Blue Bear is making his rounds. You mean checking the perimeter? Do you think Blue Bear's still surveilling me? You think that fat fuck came all the way to Hong Kong and couldn't find me? That's why Dan came to the conclusion that I was posting stock photos of Hong Kong, alluding to the fact that I might not really be in Hong Kong, which I was in Hong Kong. But Danny wouldn't know. He never gets out of that fucking one-room fucking government-sponsored fucking council house he lives in. Elmer Fudd, I own a mansion on the yacht. My family estate. I bought it back after. You're so full of fucking shit, dude. Stop ramming thing up your fucking hiney hole. Jesus Christ. You may have blood poisoning or some other thing that's affecting your fucking brain from your proud pervert lifestyle. Dan and the hobby horses, because Dan rides them all. Danny and the hobby horses. Oh my God. Blue Bear. Blue Bear's gagging on something right now. Probably a fucking breakfast sausage. Chew, Blue Bear. Don't inhale the fucking food. You look like you're about to explode. That fucking Monty Python, The Meaning of Life. It's wafer thin. It's just a wafer. Go on, have it. The fucking fish are hiding in the back of the tank. His fat man's about to fucking explode. That's what you remind me of, Blue Bear. You fucking inhale that fucking food. You fucking Krispy Kreme donut eating fat slob of a fucking resigned fucking law enforcement officer. Why'd you resign, Blue? Why'd you resign? Because you got caught fucking being on the snooze network when you were supposed to be patrolling the streets of Kentucky? McAddick says, don't promise Jim a good time. I still can't get over the fucking story about Jim getting fucking stuck in the bread section after he was fucking loopy from drinking fucking cough syrup. Fucking weirdos. You guys really are fucking weirdos. 52 years old, you living at home with your mom and 13 fucking cats. And you got stuck in the bread section of Costco while on a date, looped out on fucking cough syrup. Fucking What an exciting life you lead, Jimbo. Queen of the fucking gossip columnists. And Jim is sporting the beautiful purple sequin dress and the orange pumps. What the fuck's wrong with you, fat man? Hello, baby, says Dildan and the vegisexuals. The vegisexuals. Oh my God. Shit. Hello, baby. You know what you just did, right? You just added the V to the LGBTQ community. There are going to be a niche group of vegisexuals who think they're carrots or turnips or cucumbers. Fucking, oh my God. Hello, baby, just inadvertently, mistakenly created a whole new fucking sexual deviancy genre niche market for the alphabet fucking group. Good God. Becca's neglected toy is with us, says Dan's watching Becca use Otis. Dan's watching Becca use Otis. The elevator guy? That Otis? Up and down, Otis? Up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't know why. I just got an elevator image in my head there. W124 Mercedes says, have a great night, everyone. Got to crash soon. Air show in the morning. Fuck, you live an interesting life, my friend. Interesting life. Get to bed, buddy. Zach and Butch, the friendly pit bull. I wonder who changes Dan's diaper and puts baby powder on his taint. It taint ass and it taint balls. It's that little space in between that taint got a name. Hello, baby says, we are, I know, at Logan Sandman. That would be to the neighbor reference. Linda Borham, Dildo Dan, and the Reach Arounds. That was my name. You came up with the same name I came up with. Fucking nice, man. Nice. They're paying for it. You eat it. That's Becca's motto. I'm paying for it. You eat it. Fucking Dan's got his fucking cucumber in Hank's fucking mouth. He's holding the fucking, both Hank and Jimbo Felcher are on their knees and he's holding them by the back of the fucking head and just alternating back and forth his little fucking Vienna sausage. It's just shouting the whole time, look out, boys. Here comes an extra helping of gravy. Oh my God, I think I should just go to sleep. Logan Sandman wants to call the group the Merkins. Fucking, I think that would work. You could call them incels and the peg ladies. The incels, backed by the vocal extravagance of the peg ladies. Mark, the sarcastic 7-year failed fucking law student, witch of attic fire, the mustachioed witch of attic fire, and Blacka. Hello, baby says, ha 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 ha, at Logan Sandman. John Clark says, LOL Logan, the Merkins. That was a pretty good one, Logan. Writes on, says, at codedfriend.001 was at the Jersey Shore, North Wildwood. The kids love the boardwalk. I'm a pier guy when I'm at the ocean, man. I fish off the fucking pier. Dude, did you tell me you got fucking good, legitimate pier fries? The crinkle cut fries, not the fucking waffle fries, the long crinkle cut fries. You fucking salt the shit out of them, hit them with a little malt vinegar. Fucking heaven, man. That is the ultimate. It's not beach food. It's not good beach food. But if you're on the pier, it is the best pier food you can fucking get. Logan Sandman says seat gum. Dermot Costello says B. Demon did not tell that story. It's a tall tale by Dan. What, the one about the stomach reduction surgery and the getting shot guarding a oil field? That's a Dan lie? Holy fuck. That's a Dan lie? Huh. Well, I apologize to Irish Demon for repeating a Dan lie. If it was anyone else's lie, I wouldn't bother apologizing. But geez, I did not mean to insult you, Irish, by repeating a fucking Dan lie about you. Thank you, Dermot, for correcting me. I appreciate that. Logan Sandman says he wants to call the band the Wet Booger. Nice. The band could be the Wet Booger, and the backup singers could be Dry Snot. Wet Booger and the Dry Snot. Tonight only. Logan Sandman offering Shoe Gunk as a band name. Logan Sandman then offers Mung. You should have stopped at Merkin, bro. You hit a fucking home run at Merkin. Now you're just clipping foul balls into the fucking behind the plate, trying to fucking protect your fucking full count status. Rebel at Heart says you got deballed on Alive. Is that directed toward me? It could be. I don't know. Are you talking about me? When I had my little interaction with Shiz and Dog Detective. Sometimes you got to take one for the team, bro. You can't win them all. You got to pick your battles. That one wasn't worth fighting. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Writes on, Rebel at Heart. What's up, my man? Rebel at Heart was late coming in, and some of the things he said in Discord right before the show started led me to believe that he may have been suffering from a mini stroke. Logan Sandman says, at codedfriend.001, I'm learning that I really miss the filter the job took away from me. I guess in your line of work, you can get pretty fucking callous fast. My line of work, too. You can't let yourself get callous because you get fired really fast. But, I mean, the shit we have to put up dealing with fucking the amount of people we have to deal with really does make you want to just tell people the fucking truth about the way they're acting. Rebel at Heart says, right, what's up? Late for us. I'm glad you guys are with me. Writes on, says, that Rebel definitely late for us. Johnny, oh no, redacted. I'll listen to the rest at work tomorrow. Cool. Have a good time at work, redacted. Glad I can entertain you while you're at work. Making money, listening to Coded. Life's good. Life is good. Have a good sleep, bud. Dermot Costello says, Blanche is out on the road on a road crew. She is one tough old bird. This message will self-destruct. Writes on, says, I've always been a night owl, the type of work I do. Yeah, man, the hospitality industry, you can't get around it, man. We work with some people that are fucking vampire-ish. And, we work with a lot of people who are fucking strung out on dope most of the time in this industry. It's sad, but it's true. You got to work the holidays. You got to work when your friends are off, you're fucking working hard. When you're off, your friends are working. So everybody got to make a fucking sacrifice for that greenback. Writes on, says, at Dermot Costello, sideways laughing faces. Just as I finished reading your comment, it's self-destructed. Dermot Costello, yes, Blanche would fuck me up. I don't know if she's that kind of person. I mean, she definitely carries herself like she would fucking bitch slap the teeth out of your mouth, but I don't think she would really do that. But if you got to the point where Blanche gave you a fucking crack in the mouth, you had to be a real fucking dickhead. Hello, baby says, I had the vinyl of Bananarama. One of the chicks was dating the guy from the Eurythmics. He left Annie Lennox for her. Really? I never knew that. Redacted says, I'm on Merb's side of the self-censorship thing. TBH. Okay. chime in tomorrow. Show your support for Merb. Be in the chat. Merb's going to need your moral support. Because he's never messed with a motherfucker like me. He's going to need your help. Be there for him. Be in his corner. Hold his water bottle. Towel him down if he needs it. Dermot Costello says, Dopey Dan and the Clown Squad. Special appearance by Tuba Bacon. Nice. Nice. That fucking video he did, the fucking parody of We Built This City on Rock and Roll by Jefferson Starship. You got scammed by Chili, whatever the fucking lyric was or the title of the thing. Yeah, that is such fucking cheese. I mean, and if you were watching it with Bacon, he would try to chuckle it up. But let me tell you something. When he was making that fucking video, he thought he was fucking cool. That boy's as delusional as Dan is. Tuba Bacon. Rebel at Heart says that redacted free speech all the way. Isn't self-censorship part of free speech? Free speech isn't about everything you say. It's about not having to say what people want to make you say. The whole fucking pronoun thing. That whole pronoun thing. You know, ziz, zers, zap, whatever the fuck, that fucking nonsense. Like you're going to force me to say what you want me to say. I'll go to jail first. I'll go to jail before I do that shit. Gladly go to jail before I do that shit. Dermot Costello says, all live from the jacuzzi. Speaking of that, the countdown has started. Tub time with Tina is on the way. Get your sponges ready. Here's your opportunity to soak up a little of Tina's bathwater, a little memento of the craziest bitch to come through the frauditor, anti-frauditor niche of the YouTube segment of Talk Time. Tina is that bitch is cray. She crazy. Logan Sandman says, SoCal is not on fire right now. We got 2 inches of rain an hour last Sunday and an earthquake. Motherfucker. The ground is literally trying to do you fucking guys in. That's why I stay the fuck out of California. It almost seems at times like the ground is just trying to swallow people up there. Dermot Costello says, Jerry, don't worry about anything here. There you go, Jerry, if you're listening. You can come around and chat, dude. It's kind of pathetic that you sent me that fucking message, though. You put me on the spot. Look, you come, you interact. If the interaction is not something you want to be involved in, then go. If it's something you want to be involved in, then stay. The fucking simpiness of fucking messaging me on fucking Discord while I'm in the middle of fucking doing a live and you want to know if you can get my fucking permit. No one needs my fucking permission to be here. All you need to do is not violate fucking TOS. And if people here fucking give you shit because the shit you said in the past, then take the shit or fucking go. It's up to you, man. God damn. I'm not your fucking I am not, the whole you're not my daddy. Listen to me. I am not your fucking daddy. Don't ask me what to do. You're supposed to be a fucking big boy, Jer. Misty-eyed girl says at codedfriend.001 jet lag is awful. I have a solve for the jet lag. I could be working right now, but I'm still on the fence as to whether or not. Like, I would be pretty close to wrapping up right now on a fucking Saturday night. I'm still on the fence. I'm not sure I want to go back to fucking work. I might. I might wrap it up. I really might wrap it up and just go be with my family. I don't know yet. There's an amount of money I had a target to get set aside for my son. And if I don't achieve that target, it'll be the first time I set a savings target for myself and didn't achieve it. I don't know if that's going to fucking sit well with me. But then on the flip side of the fucking equation, I'm torn with the fact that I could be hanging out with my fucking son every day. And I'm starting to think that the money's not worth the fucking time I'm losing. Although the setup I have is good, because when I'm there. It's a 50-50 split here and there. And when I'm there, I'm with my son all fucking day long. Most parents don't fucking get that. McAddick says Dildan guards the parking lot at the home office. McAddick, that would mean that he gets outside. I don't think that boy gets any fucking sunlight on him. He looks like he's on the verge of death. Actually, he looks like he died 2 days ago. And he's looked like that for months now. And it's fucking weird. It's really weird. I'm glad he doesn't turn his camera on much anymore. Because he an ugly motherfucker. Writes on, says at Linda Borham, hello. I've never noticed your name before. Nice to have made your digital acquaintance. Welcome. Linda, we used to be here all the time. I don't know what happened or why, or it's just been a while since I seen you. And Writes on doesn't recognize you. So maybe it's longer than I thought I haven't seen you, that I haven't seen you, if that makes sense. But anyways, I'm glad you're around. I like having you here. Here's the real deal, says, all right, I'm in the chat. Good evening, everyone. Good, thank God the real deal is finally here. I've been surrounded by all these fakes for so fucking long. I tip my hat to you, real deal. Diarmid Costello says, and Tina's tub solo. Tina should just do a fucking once a week broadcast called Tub Time with Tina. I mean, I would rather Tina ripped off my fucking idea than Dan rip it off. The pathetic fucking unoriginal fucking copycat. It's got a fucking, there's nothing Dan does that's fucking original. Copy everything. Fucking lame ass fucking water-headed fucking moron. Redacted says, Witch of Hearts should grow out her mustache and try her luck at being a low-rent Freddie Mercury. She does kind of have the watered-down facial features of a Freddie Mercury. I honestly think her best bet at a decade-and-a-long career is as the bearded lady at a fucking carnival. Because she, her whole goal in life, or at least on YouTube, is to, grift to him and Eggers. Why not be the fucking bearded lady? At least you'd actually grow. You could actually grow a beard. That mustache is pretty fucking thick. You could actually grow a beard and make a fucking honest living as the bearded lady. At least you would have an honest fucking job. You wouldn't be bullshitting about it. Food for thought there, Witch of Attic Fires. Writes on, says, at redacted, skull and crossbone, skull and crossbone, skull and crossbone, skull and crossbone. Side his head, laughing, crying. Confusing. Are you wishing at redacted luck? Or are you laughing at his demise? Diarmid Costello says, Getty Image coded and the Truth Seekers. Nice. Coded stock vacation. I like that. Just fucking like the way that sounds. Coded Dan sitting in his fucking squeaky chair in the room he's in all day long, every day, sitting in that fucking chair, just sitting in that chair, sweating, your pathetic fucking milk white, unhealthy fucking. God, man. Dude, let me know when you actually get out of that fucking room. Stop telling stories about some imagine your Gulfstream jet is as real as fucking Wonder Woman's invisible fucking airplane. Your fucking sidekick Hank can't even finish a fucking sentence. Marble mouthed and retarded. Don't. Because you're a. Let's hear that fucking clip again. Let's hear that clip one more time. Hank and all his fucking brilliance. Oh, you took Turtle Boy down so fucking boldly here with this fucking. This is just Hank brilliance.
You're not relevant, you.
It's not right. Even you wanted to say irrelevant, and then you switched because you weren't fucking up on the ear part. You were fucking up on the relevant part. That's how fucking dumb you are. So you switched and you still said you're irreverent. He might actually be irreverent, but that's not what you were trying to fucking say.
Piece of shit troll.
Piece of shit troll.
Because you're not relevant, you piece of shit.
Not relevant. Hank's inventing new fucking words. You're a real boon to the English language there, Hank. Drink a little more. You should drink till you fucking pass out, Hank. You would be more beneficial to the snooze network if you were passed out. You could be snoring guy in the background. Good God, finish a fucking sentence, will you? Script your fucking responses, write them on cue cards, do whatever you fucking need to do. Dan's marble mouthedness is fucking rubbing off on you. Johnny Switchblade says, hello, Linda and Real Deal. Dermot Costello says, gagging on a dick. Is that the name of the band or the backup singers? Because it sounds more like the band than the backup singers. Writes on, says, at Here's the Real Deal. Doing a little waving. Here's the Real Deal, says, at Johnny Switchblade. Yo. Switchblade, are you vouching for Here's the Real Deal? He's acting like he knows you. You vouching for him? Logan Sandman says, the Simpy Undateables. Yeah, you should have fucking nipped it at Merkins, Sandman. That Merkins was good. McAddick says he's gagging on Dan's Vienna sausage. Is that what happened here? While Hank was talking, when Dan saw Hank's mouth was open, he slipped a little Vienna sausage in there. Yeah, got Hank a little tongue-tied. It's not big enough to take up the room in his mouth, so Hank could still talk. He just couldn't talk fucking coherently. Probably because he was breaking out in laughter at the size of the little Vienna sausage that was coming toward his fucking mouth hole. Here's the Real Deal, says, at Writes On, hey, buenos noches. Writes On, are you vouching for the Real Deal? Hello, Baby says, the Thin Mint wafer skit is legend. No fucking shit. Monty Python's got a fucking repertoire of legendary fucking skits. If the Snooze Network could just get one skit, one thing that generated a legitimate laugh outside the echo chamber, I might at that point in time have a modicum of respect for them, but they're just not able to get a laugh outside the echo chamber. And Dan's whole I'm a meanie routine is just fucking candy ass bullshit. You're not a fucking meanie, Dan. You're a scared little fucking pervert. You're proud of your perversion. You won't let it go. That's why you don't leave the fucking house. That's why the only fucking human relationships you have, Dan, are digital. Scared. You scaredy boy. The nurses were there to take care of you, and you had to chase them away too. Because you're scared. You're scared of everything, Dan. What are you, 6'4"? And you're that feeble and frail that you're fucking afraid of women? Oh, Danny. Danny, you little incel. Hello Baby says, I love it at Logan Sandman. Hello Baby follows up with the LGBTQV. The Vegisexuals. Bleka and the Vegisexuals. If Bleka woke up one day and said, I'm not just a backup singer, I'm a lead singer, and I'm walking out the door, Dan, and I'm taking the Vegisexuals with me. And then she fucking storms out of the room, and Mark, this sarcastic fucking snitch boy, and Witch of fucking Attic Fire look at each other. Which does the shakehead know, like she wants to stay with Dan? And Mark's like, I'm going with the real woman who fucking chases after Bleka. It's fan fiction night. Stolen Drugs Wrangler is with us. Wow. Holy shit. You're fucking legendary, Stolen Drugs Wrangler. Dan and the Yep Tards. It's pretty good, Stolen Drugs Wrangler. I wonder if Stolen Drugs Wrangler could tell us the last place you stole drugs from. Was it an elderly woman's car? Was it a 47-year-old man's house who was then later found DEAD on the flow? Please let us know, Stolen Drugs Wrangler. Logan Sandman. Cum bubbles. All right. Okay. You're slowly climbing back up the fucking cliff of success. Don't fall off on the way up. Cum bubbles was pretty good. Hello Baby says, that's gross, Logan. Yuck. Okay, I take that back. That's gross, Logan. Yuck. Logan Sandman says it'll be their first album at Hello Baby. Hello Baby says Dan's band name is Pearl Necklace and the Clams. I would say I would go Pearl Necklace and the Oysters. Hello Baby says you inspired that one, Logan. Well, you're somebody's muse now, Logan. Hello Baby says, if I started a band, I'll call it Pearl Necklace. LOL. That's a ZZ Top tune. You know the song? Look up on YouTube videos. ZZ Top, Pearl Necklace. It's a great fucking song. Writes on, says, on the boardwalk, curly fries, and we love Chicky and Pete's crab fries. I never had those. I don't know about the curly fry thing, man. You got to have the accordion cut. You have to have the fucking accordion cut on the pier. It holds more salt, and you have better surface area for the maximum malt vinegar absorption. I'm going accordion cut fries, not curly. So good. I did go out fishing for 2 days. 3 pals and I went out to the canyons for tuna, shark, etc. It was a great time. Bro, I love tuna fishing. When I was younger, when I first came down to the south, my buddies from up north would come down. We would go to the Gulf, and the first thing we would do is we would rent a fucking charter boat and go tuna fishing. Because all you had to do was land one fucking tuna, man, and you would sell half of it right when you got back, so you would have cash in the pocket, and then the other half of the tuna, you would just fucking pack that shit in ice, and you'd be fucking barbecuing tuna all fucking week. Smoked tuna, barbecued tuna, grilled tuna, fucking tuna, everything. Fucking eat tuna for a week, no problem. Logan Sandman says, at Writes On, I really need to put my glasses on to read chat. I read that as I went out to the crayons for tuna shark. You need glasses more than I do, bro. Go get them. Writes On says, at Stolen Drugs Wrangler. Oh my God. Rebel at Heart says, at Writes On, one of the few things I miss about Long Island, all the fishing. No shit, dude. Rebel, I pulled some nice fucking fish out of the Long Island Sound, all around the fucking island. It's beautiful fucking fishing. Really good lobster fishing, too, till that fucking West Nile virus came and they fucking started spraying for the fucking tiger mosquitoes, them little tiny fucking mosquitoes that spread the West Nile, and whatever pesticide they used was fucking just wholesale killing off lobsters. I want my lobster. Let them die of the virus. I don't care. I want my lobster. Logan Sandman says, at Hello Baby, that's a ZZ Top song. Yep. At Writes On, Rebel says, at Writes On, Logan thinks you're talking Grand Canyon, fucking California boy. Yeah. Writes On says, Logan, that's too funny. Yeah, the canyons are popular fishing destinations off the East Coast. There are close canyons and then big canyons 50, 60 miles off the coast. Jeremy Costello says, it's all cheese from the dirtiest dicks ever seen. The backup singers could be the dirty dicks. Hello, baby. It is at Logan Sandman. Well, dang. Rebel at Heart. Michigan passed a law already about misgendering, and it's a felony. Ooh. Ooh. So you can't go into the wrong bathroom up there? Would that be considered misgendering? Oh my God. The things are just so fucking crazy now. Writes On, around 100 miles off the coast is where the Continental Divide starts. Absolutely the best fishing. But you need seaworthy vessels to be out there. Bro, I wouldn't be on a fucking ocean at all in a non-seaworthy vessel. You get a fucking weird wave every once in a while, dude, and you get your ass handed to you out of the fucking blue. Respect the fucking water, because the water will take you down. I'd rather be fucking lost in the mountains than fucking lost at sea. Redacted says, bro, if you're scared of the meanies in a chat, just listen. I would think that was directed at the Forgiven Jerry. Dermot Costello says, take me down to the transgendered city where the girls have dicks and the guys have titties. Nice. I get the feeling that you've sung that song out loud before, Dermot. I don't know why, I just do. Here's the Real Deal has a fucking arrow pointing at him that says Jerry. Dude, if you're actually Jerry, then the title, Here's the Real Deal, is a fucking lie. See, it's that kind of shit, man. It's just that kind of fucking weirdness. Dude, you snitched on yourself. That's so fucking weird. Linda Borham says, sometimes it's too early to catch the stream. Is this one early, Linda, or is this one really fucking late? My concept of early is not the same as everyone else. Dermot Costello says Pope Phil's Altar Boy Choir. You've heard of Soap on a Rope? Here's Pope Phil, Dope on a Rope. Writes on, says, the real deal. Don't sweat it, man. I was a real outsider at first. LOL. Just good people in here. This is a good fucking crowd, man. No doubt about it. Don't fuck around. Don't do anybody dirty. You'll get your ass handed to you really fucking fast in here. Vic Addict says Jimbo equals Pope Phil's altar boy. I would call him an altar toy, not an altar boy. He's 52 years old. He's hardly a boy. He's an altar toy. Writes on, says skull and crossbone. Sideways laughing crying face means dead ass funny. Nice. Here's the real deal, says Hat. Writes on, I just don't like to disrespect people's channels. Dude, coming in here with a fake name is fucking disrespectful. Duh. Treating me like I'm supposed to give you, treating me while you're an adult man, like I'm supposed to give you permission for shit is disrespectful. To me, that's disrespectful. It's almost like you're trying to con me into thinking you care what I think when I know you fucking don't, dude. Oh, I remember what the issue with you was. I forgot at first. I don't know, bro. That shit with Scotto, that doesn't fucking sit well with me. That's the kind of shit that I call people out for. Writes on, says the real deal, totally understandable. Mechanic says Hank was a few beers deep and took off his helmet. Took off his helmet. Can you take off your helmet? Helmet. Helmet has a fucking specific meaning. At least in my crowd, it does. I'm not talking about something that protects your brain. I'm talking about something that protects your head. Hello Baby says, that's all we do here. Though at Here the Real Deal. Dermot Costello says Shuggy likes 3-year-old witch. What? What? Explain, Dermot. Elaborate. 3-year-old witch. Is he aging her urine in a bottle, in a corked bottle? What do you mean, 3-year-old witch? I don't get that one. Did he see a child picture of witch and fucking gob on about it? Because there are a few other women who have said he's said some creepy shit to him. I don't like that fucking creepiness with women. I don't like it at all. Logan Sandman says, say it with me. It's just a scratch. I've had worse. You cut off your fucking legs. I've had worse. I fought in your general direction, Logan Sandman. Now Logan's going to fucking slam me with Monty Python lines. What is the unladen weight of a swallow? The African swallow or the European swallow? Johnny Switchblade says, dipping out. See you all on the replay. Later, Johnny. Let me clip through some of it. All right, I'm caught up. Yeah. Here's the real deal, says my bad, coded. But you're still sitting in here with a fucking sock account. That's your apology. That's the part I don't fucking get, man. All right, here we go. Dan will explain organic listener growth. This explanation is to the listening audience, but it was pre-rehearsed earlier in the day with Jimbo Felch Boy, the Rim Licker. Rim Licker Jim. Rim Licker Jim. Rim Licker Jim. Rim Licker Jim. Licker Jim.
You're
wrong one.
not relevant, you piece of shit troll.
Oh my God, that's funnier when he used to do the "fuck you, Colin, fuck you, Colin." Like he bit his tongue and it was all fucking swole up in his mouth.
Because you're not relevant, you piece of shit troll.
You piece of shit troll. I'm not defending Turtle Boy. I think Turtle Boy's a piece of shit, but I don't think any of those guys at fucking Simp Network are any fucking better. Hank, who are you to call fucking Turtle Boy a piece of shit when you're involved in an everyday fucking illegal gambling scheme, raffle, lottery grift? Petty fucking criminal. Rob a fucking bank if you want to steal something. Don't steal nickels from the fucking masses, douche. Look, the only in all of the American mythos, the only fucking respected criminal was fucking Robin Hood in the Western mythos, not the American mythos, but it's America that made Robin Hood a big deal, not fucking England. Don't be fooled. If you rob from the rich to give to the poor, you're still stealing. It's shitty behavior, but see, the dynamic of where the proceeds are delivered to makes it excusable almost. You robbing from the poor. For what? For what? For your own fucking pocket? Douche. 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 All right, Dan explains organic growth.
Sorry to interrupt again. Thank you, Gothic Sparrow, for the one gifted membership. It was assigned to Lanu Azel. Thank you.
What? How is Colin Albert a witness if he wasn't fucking there?
I have a question. Does Turtle Boy ride around with like a tank of helium in the back of his fucking car? Because he sounds like he's been hitting fucking helium the whole time here. Jesus Christ. You are a fucking wimpish little fucking simpy thing. No wonder why you're jerking off all the time.
The autopsy of John O'Keefe was conducted by a forensic pathologist.
Oh, here we go.
The chief medical examiner.
Here we go.
The doctor found that the injuries
The doctor.
left John helpless in the cold were not a result of a fight.
Oh,
Did Turtle Boy contract cancer recently? What's going on with his fucking head? This current escapade he's in has put, he literally looks like he aged fucking 10 years. God damn. These 40-somethings look like shit. I fucking look way better than this fucking guy does. And I'm a pack of cigarettes a day smoking, and I'm out of shape. I look better than this fucking guy.
She
Okay.
further found that the line of abrasions on his arm was consistent with blood trauma,
blood trauma.
not an animal attack.
Yeah, that's
A
funny.
grand jury of
Alan.
everyday citizens heard the documented evidence and testimony before making a decision. The subject of that murder indictment.
Who did they hear from?
Thank you, Gia, for the $9.99 super chat. Congratulations, Welsh News Network, on 7,200 subscribers. Well, 7,200 subscribers. I told you, Dan, Zoe is your good luck corgi. I have been here since 500 subs, and I am proud of all of you. Thank you, Gia.
Oh, thank you, Gia. Hold on a second, because they're going to fucking lick her taint for 10 minutes because she gives them money every fucking broadcast. Stolen Drugs Wrangler asks, is that Dan in the green shirt? Hello Baby says, it's Turtle Boy at Stolen Drugs Wrangler. Stolen Drugs Wrangler says they could be twins. They do. They do look like they could be twins. Turtle Boy would be the slightly healthier fucking twin. Turtle Boy would be the twin. Turtle Boy would be the twin with the drug problem and the decent heart. And Dan would be the fucking alcoholic with the fucking bad heart. Writes on, says Turtle Boy is definitely a dickbag. Full disclosure, I follow some of his stories, but his obsession with a couple of women in his area that actually used to work for him is just disgusting. Yeah, he's got a few people complaining about that shit. Writes on, says at codedfriend.001, he really has Napoleon syndrome. We called that wee man's disease. Stolen Drugs Wrangler says, why would anyone pay to hear the same nonsense night after night? You should ask Gia that. She pays to fucking hear it night after night, after night, after night, after night. Same fucking bullshit. But this is a little break in the fucking normal monotony with the little fucking munchkin Turtle Boy and his fucking helium tank. Good God. If this guy's normal voice is like this, I don't understand how he's producing fluid when he's fucking chronically masturbating, because he sounds like he doesn't have a set of fucking testicles on him. Sad.
Yeah, we're really proud to have you here. The support you've given since the beginning pretty much has been amazing.
Dan wouldn't be able to eat. Dan would have to eat. If it wasn't for you, Gia, Dan would be eating dry dog food. Dan is so happy that you're contributing $10 per broadcast, and he can afford to buy a can of wet dog food. If you're ever at Dan's house, don't eat the pot pies. It's dog food.
And hey, Zoe is the unofficial mascot of the channel. We've kind of adopted Zoe as our mascot. Because how can we not? She's cute. And you pretty much got her right when we started.
She's already been in 2 thumbnails, and I'm sure she'll be in more.
Definitely. And
so keep giving that money, Gia, so you can get your dog in another thumbnail. What a win for you. You should work on becoming an admin and then enter the fucking lottery. Maybe you'll win a new Nintendo Switch.
Yes, I'm prepared to admit I was wrong. It is now looking increasingly likely that we will break 10,000 before the end of the year.
10,000 before the end of the year. That's amazing. And what would you be predicting that on your spendable budget? Because you fucking buying subs, dickhead.
I'm thinking before the end of September.
Hank's thinking before the end of September. Hank actually got a fucking full sentence out. That must have been a scripted response. Hank predicts the future because Dan's buying fucking subs.
It's a possibility. If we keep growing at this rate, it's a definite possibility. And while we're talking about that, I know some people have noticed our growth and have been making comments about us buying subs.
All right, it's getting back to him. He's got to fucking respond to it now because Dan has to fucking talk about everything. If you weren't buying subs, you would have just been like, I don't give a fuck what they say. I ain't buying fucking subs. You wouldn't have bothered addressing it. But now we're going to have to get the long, concocted, fraudit Reaper, fraudit Wrangler style confessional fucking lie thing going on. Where he honestly tries to deceive you. He honestly tries to deceive you. Amazing shit.
Well, this morning, I spent a good bit of time with Jim.
Well, this morning, Dan spent a good bit of time with Jim. Let's hear the pillow talk.
Showing Jim exactly where our subs were coming from, what we've been doing to grow the channel.
What? Did Jim roll over this morning and say, Dan, do you really love me or is it all a lie?
All the YouTube stats, going through all of the background stuff that you don't normally see. And asking,
Jimmy got to see the man behind the curtain. Jimmy got to see the man behind the curtain. All the usual stuff Jimmy doesn't get to see. See what happens when you just lay there and take it, Jimmy? You get a reward when you wake up in the morning.
answering every question that Jim had about it. So,
Jimbo's been questioning the subscriber growth and the lack of actual viewers. Here's a very fucking weird one. We'll take a look at the page after, but 2 weeks ago, I went away on vacation. Dan had 4,000 subscribers. In 2 weeks, he gained 3,000 subscribers. He used to get 14, 1,600, 1,200, 12, 14, 1,600 in that range, 12 to 1,600 views per live stream. He's barely getting a fucking 1,000 views. And he's got boom, 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 3 streams in a row that are 1K, 1K, 1K. That's really weird that they would all come on that fucking round number. Danny boy. See, you don't understand fucking numbers and the data that numbers show and the predictive value of numbers. Do you know how fucking rare it would be that you had the exact same number 3 streams in a row, let alone that they fall on a significant round like 1K? 3 in a row. It's because you can't buy 101 listens. You have to buy them in 100 lots. So you buy 10, you get 1,000. That's why the numbers are always fucking round. Duh.
if any of you have any questions, feel free to ask. More than happy to deal with them. If you really want, if Jim's willing, we will do a whole newspaper article about it.
Yeah, do a whole newspaper article on it. We'll go over and leave comments on his fucking videos that you want to see a whole newspaper article on the fucking Welsh News Network subscriber growth while the fucking actual listens per stream fucking plummet. While fucking used to be listeners at the Welsh News Network are disappearing like kids on a fucking milk carton. Where are they going? Have you seen this missing boy? How do you go from 4,000 subscribers to 7,000 subscribers and your views per show radically drop by 400 views of a fucking broadcast? More subscribers should translate to more views. In the case of the Welsh Weird Network, something happens. The more subscribers are added, the less people are interested in watching. There's a fucking really weird dynamic. And if you roll all the way back to early April, when Dan's whole subscriber growth thing kicked off, when Dan had 2,000 subscribers, his live streams were getting 1.2, 1.4 views per stream. So he's more than tripled his subscriber base, and he's still got less views per broadcast than he had when he only had 2,000 subscribers. It's fucking crazy, unless somebody's buying subscribers and buying listeners and then has shortfalls and doesn't have enough cash ready to buy the necessary 32-second listens to keep the numbers in parity. Oh, Danny. It's not hard to figure this shit out, bud. Like if you were a publicly traded company, Dan, I'd be selling you fucking I would have been selling your stock short 2 months ago. 2 months ago. Because you're buying your statistics, buddy, and you cannot continue to do it. Which is why you're raffling off increasingly expensive more expensive electronics. You started with a free tablet that, supposedly free tablet that Amazon gave you because you were buying so much from Amazon. You got to buy a lot of shit to get a free tablet from Amazon. You don't seem to have that kind of fucking money. So you got a tablet, you raffled the tablet off, then you raffled, 2 laptops off, whatever the fuck it was. So the electronics are getting more expensive. Now this broadcast you're talking about in the next raffle lottery weirdness shit, you're talking about $200-$350 items, Nintendo Switch and something else. You have to sweeten the pot to get more donations because you're dependent on the donations to buy the fucking subscribers and then buy the required listeners to keep the ratio of subscription to listen per stream intact, and you're failing to fucking do it now. And if you were a publicly traded company, you're a shitty fucking, your business plan blows and you're a shitty fucking manager, and you're running a fucking paper scheme. You're running a fucking shitty little scam to bring fucking donation money in, to buy more increasing electronics, to sweeten the pot, to get more donations in so you can buy more subscribers and more listeners. That's what you're fucking doing. And you can't afford to buy the listens that you've been buying since April, and your ego's out of fucking control, and you think the number of listeners means something. It doesn't fucking mean anything. And it means even less when your subscribers are increasing but your listens are diving. You can't afford to do what you're doing, right? That's why you're not in a Gulfstream jet. That's why you're not flying to America. That's not why you're not scooping up the Welsh panel simps and whisking them off to Wales to be measured for their own custom fit suit of armor to wear at your wedding to Blecca. I'm just waiting for the fucking shoe to drop, Dan, and your next fucking excuse. Why you're not flying the private Gulfstream over here and whisking the simps away to get measured for their fucking suit of armor. Because you're bullshit. You're fucking Fraud of the Reaper bullshit. You're Miss Mandy bullshit. You're crackhead on again, off again, fucking triggered fucking Brokeback Limey. Another one lives with his fucking mommy. What is it with you fucking UK weirdos living with your fucking mothers in your 50s? You all dope fiends that never got out of your fucking mommy's houses. Codependent, substance abuse, codependent fucking nonsense. You brought Miss Mandy on board and your subscribers are going through the fucking roof. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. Any knucklehead can buy fucking subscribers. From April to now, you've tripled your fucking subscriber base and your listeners per show have dropped like a rock. Okay? So maybe something freakishly weird happened. Maybe there's an anomaly going on with you. But then you go to a channel, an established channel like Merb, who you fucking despise and talk shit about all the time. You go to a channel like Merb, who's got a legitimate 6,000, almost 7,000 subscribers. And he gets 2,600 views per live, and he's explaining fucking legal documents. That's some dry, boring shit. You're a fucking ham and egger, carny fucking gossip channel. And you can't out entertain a fucking first year family lawyer who's fucking explaining legal code, the fucking driest bullshit there is to be explained. And he's kicking your fucking ass on listeners, and he ain't paying for fucking subscribers like you are. 2 to 3 times the amount of people watch his fucking broadcast. You talk like he's a fucking dumbass. Dan, you talk like Merb is fucking stupid. At the game you're playing, he's winning. He's beating the fucking tar out of you. 2,400, 2,600, 3,000 listens per fucking live stream on fucking legal code shit. And you can't do better with a gossipy fucking blah blah? You now have more subscribers than Merb, but you can't get more listeners per live stream than you could months ago in April when you only had 2,000 subscribers. Explain that, Dan. Have Jim do a whole fucking newspaper article on it, please. I'd love to see the explanation for why you're failing so fucking miserably. The NTFG SFW channel that I have has 115 subscribers. We get 200 and 300 listens per broadcast. That's 2 to 3 times our subscriber base. You're barely bringing in 1/7 of your subscriber base. How boring is your bullshit? You're fooling yourself, Dan. You're fooling yourself. And everybody can see how fucking stupid it looks. In fact, you're a poster child now for why you shouldn't buy fucking subs, and you're buying fucking subs while you're mocking the shit out of Chili for a year, 9 months now, doing the same fucking thing. You've been mocking him the whole time and doing what he's fucking doing. You're becoming the new Chili DeCastro. You're becoming the new fucking moron on the corner. You're becoming the new thing people want to make fun of. Dan, please, put on 20, 30,000 subscribers. You'll still just be getting 1,000 views per live stream. The more subscribers you add, the more obvious it becomes you're buying them. So yeah, do a whole fucking article. I would love to see how stupid Jim is that he believed the fucking bullshit that you told him, and that he's willing to fucking reproduce your bullshit argument as though it were fucking rock solid truth. Then we'll know how dumb Jim is too. Because you're just a fucking e-bagger, Dan. You're just a fucking e-bagger. Organic fucking growth. You wouldn't know organic if somebody shit in your fucking mouth.
It. If Jim's not asleep.
I'm here. Yeah, it's organic growth. It's unlike Chili, where every day at a certain hour he goes up by 2,000. Exactly. Without fail, the numbers jump. Or the weirdness in his live events where he goes from 40 people to 200 people in 20 seconds.
How about the weirdness in your fucking live events where you supposedly have 7,000 subscribers and you can't get 1,000 of them to fucking show up for a fucking live stream? Because you're buying listens too. Your numbers were decent when you had 2,000 subscribers. You now have 7,000 subscribers, and your listener numbers are going down below the level they were when you had 2,000 subscribers. And you were buying subs back then, too. You're outpacing yourself, and you're starting to show. You're starting to show that you fake as fuck.
We don't. Although
No.
I have half jokingly said I would be tempted to buy subs under one circumstance, and one circumstance only. As a piss take, I would be prepared to buy 1 million subscribers.
As a piss take, Dan, would that be in the mouth? I heard you like that golden shower weirdness. As a piss take, like in the mouth, Dan. In the mouth, you drink it for 1 million subs? Dan, this is argumentum ad absurdum. You're making it, you've made statements in the past about buying subs. Now you're trying to make it seem like it was a ridiculous statement that you made and you would never do it unless it was 1 million subs. You're buying fucking subs now, Dan. That's why your sub base has tripled in the last 6 months, and you don't have any more listeners per stream than you had 6 months ago at 1/3 the current sub base you have. It's all fake, smoke and fucking mirrors. You're an attention whore. You're an attention whore that's so whorish about attention. You're now faking the attendees that you claim are giving you attention. Yet nobody's actually watching your fucking stream, Stan. I can't fucking reiterate and stress that enough. No one is watching your streams beyond the amount of people you had watching your live streams when your subscription base 6 months ago was only 2,000 subs. Now you got 7,000. And you have less fucking listeners per live stream. Yes, please, please. Show us the magic words you use to lull Jim into sleep and hypnotize him into believing your bullshit. Hey, Jimmy, there's no fucking paycheck coming for you. You're just getting conned into doing free fucking work every day while you live at your mommy's house. Your mommy works. Your mommy pays for your food, Jim. Your mommy does your laundry, Jim. Your mommy changes your bed sheets, Jim, like a little boy, while you sit around hoping that one day you're going to have a $100,000 a year paycheck from Dill Dan. It's never going to fucking happen, Jim. Wake the fuck up, man. Wake up. Wake up, Jimmy. All you're getting is reamed in the hiney hole. That's all you're getting.
But nothing left. So if you ever notice this channel jumps up by 1 million subscribers, it's because I'm being a sarcastic twat to those that say we're buying subs.
Oh, then you would be being a sarcastic twat as opposed to just the regular run-of-mill, dry, unstimulated twat you are right now, because your subscriber base has radically jumped in the last 2 weeks, and yet you have no increase in live stream viewers. Twat. Oh, there's a new Captain Twat Waffle in town, right? Is that what you like to call Chili? You and fucking Tub Time Tina, the fucking Tumbawamba, that fat fucking slob. Dan, Tina's a fucking liar, chronic liar. Huh? Maybe she's got a mental fucking breakdown that she's caught in a fucking loop, can't get out of it. At least she's got a fucking excuse. At least she's got a semi fucking understandable excuse. You're doing this fucking bullshit for money, Dan. You're just a fucking con man. But what you're attracting to yourself is just more fucking liars. Frauder the Reaper, liar. Wrangler, liar. Right? Tina, liar. Hank's a fucking liar. Fucking Hank's on a fucking military, man. Shuggy's a fucking liar. The business owner. Business owners don't sit and watch fucking CCTV all fucking night long. Business owners hire someone to do that. Because you don't do jobs. You don't do low pay jobs. You don't do them when you own a business. Because you're wasting your fucking talent. You're wasting your talent. You're wasting your resources. You're wasting your fucking time. Shuggy's just another motherfucker pretending to be something beyond what he is. Like you, Dan. That's what's all around you. Hank's a fucking nobody. Black is a fucking nobody. Jim Finch is a fucking nobody. Go look at Jim Finch's fucking LinkedIn account. Look at his fucking resume. It screams I'm a fucking nobody. It screams I've only ever had jobs that existed because there was excess in the budget, and as soon as the budget was burned, I was the first thing to get fucking cut loose. Scott Amos says, I've nodded off playing Diablo 4. In fact, those little eye droops where I suddenly woke up because my finger hit the mouse button and I fired ice shots.
And Becca keeps telling me I shouldn't do that, even though I think it's funny.
Well, it would be the end of the channel. A million sub.
No, it would be smart, stupid. You should listen to her because she's fucking smarter than you are, you dumb shit. She's telling you to stop telling people you would be willing to buy subs under any condition. Stop fucking talking like that because you're betraying the fact that you're willing to buy subs. The fucking 1 million is absurd. So it's not real. That's not real talk. What you're communicating is you're willing to buy subs. The reality is you're buying fucking subs. You're feeding your own fucking ego. Blow that fucking balloon up, Dan, till it pops. Blow it up till it pops. Because you a thin-skinned little prick. And I got a fucking needle for you.
Just no way to keep that off of the YouTube radar.
There is no way to keep it off the YouTube radar. The YouTube people, the YouTube community, the smarter ones, are already seeing it and figuring it out. Even Jimbo Finch is a dumb motherfucker, and he figured it out because you had to explain shit to him because he figured out the same thing everybody else figured out. Why is your subscriber base tripled in 6 months, but the number of listens per broadcast hasn't fucking changed? Well, it has changed. It's gone down slightly. How can that be? How can your viewing numbers be dropping while your subscribers are rising? People don't subscribe to YouTube channels where they don't want to fucking see the content. You buying.
True.
It is a waste of money. You're right, it will be.
Still be funny.
So it would only be 1 million.
Yep.
So it would only be one. Becca has fucking doubts. Becca's asking for reinsurance because Becca thinks that Dan is buying subs. So Becca just asked the question. It would only be for 1 million, right? It's not for the 2,000 we've gained in the last 2 weeks. It's not for that. It would only be for 1 million. And Dan, yup, Becca knows she's being bullshitted. And I think Becca's paying more of the fucking cost than Dan is.
Yeah. But no, we don't buy our subs. We earn them.
It's the fact that we
How do you earn your fucking subs? And what you're earning people that subscribe but don't watch? What did you fucking earn? You're not earning shit, Becca, and you fucking know it. You just asked him. You're doing this is a fucking damage control story.
be putting out the daily movies, putting out shorts, putting
The daily movies that nobody watches, the shorts that sound like, well, they were edited by a fucking meth head. That because they were edited by a fucking dope fiend. If you speed that up 3 times, there triggered fucking Brokeback Limey. Brokeback Limey.
out Becca's readings, our serious ones that I front, that we all work on. It's all of those that are generating the subs. That's what it is. The stuff we've got Mandy doing all the social media stuff.
What stuff that you have Mandy doing? Social media stuff. You mean buying fucking subscribers? Is that what you mean? Is that the social media stuff she's doing? Because your brain, you went up by 2,000 subs in 2 fucking weeks. I was on vacation, dude. I was in Hong Kong, enjoying fucking foreign lands, foreign culture, foreign foods, foreign sights, foreign extravaganza. I dropped 10 grand. You bought 2,000 fucking subs. I think I got more bang for my buck than you did, Danny boy, because you still stuck in that fucking 1-room shithole. You're the closest thing you've gotten to a vacation since I've known you, Dan, is a fucking change of green screen on the fucking back wall.
Those are all generating subs. We just have a very, very large team.
Don't leave out the thumbnails.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hank, your fucking thumbnails. You don't forget the thumbnails. Sit in the corner, Hank. Your desk faces the wall for a fucking reason. The thumbnails aren't bringing fucking subscribers in. You fucking idiot.
Yes.
Yeah, Hank with his thumbnails.
I love them.
Becca loves them. Oh my god. This fucking patchwork quilt is about to fucking come apart at the seams. It's a matter of fucking time here. Becca's gonna get sick of paying for the fucking subs. Because Becca's paying the cost on this shit, not Danny boy. Danny ain't got no fucking money.
Brilliant.
We work as a team, all of us. The 5 of us you see here, Triggered Limey working as our video editor, Mandy doing our social media, all part of the same team.
Oh, thank God they're all part of the same team. What fucking team? What's the team? Now we have to include Mandy and Limey in the fucking band names. We'll throw Mandy in with the fucking backup singers. And we'll put Limey on fucking tambourine. We would make him the fucking drummer, but it would just break his back again. So you can percuss the tambourine, Limey.
Yeah.
Yes, Stevie, you do get to abuse me because I abuse you lot. You get to do it right back. It's only fair. I very much believe in the if you can't take it, don't dish it out.
Yes, Alan, you are welcome to do more face dances. Just make sure it's a flattering photo of me.
Becca requested a flatter. Yogi started laughing. I think Shuggy and fucking Dan are a couple. I think Becca's just a beard. Becca's a beard. Shuggy's the woman.
And hope everybody can join us Sunday for Pope on a Rope with our special guest, Pope Phil.
Yeah. Tina's joining us on Monday.
Yep, we're going to have some time with Tina.
Also, spoiler alert, people. Hank, we also need an NCR thumbnail.
Okay.
He's going to be joining us on the 5th.
Well, NCR, kiss your shit goodbye. You're going to get used and you'll turn into another fucking Simp Squad liar for Dan. What, for a promise? See, this is what Dan's going to do. Dan's probably looking to replace Jimbo Felcher with NCR. But he can't get better talent than Jimbo Felcher because he doesn't have any fucking subs. So he's got to go through this whole process of buying subs to replace Jimbo Felcher as the news guy with NCR. Because let's face it, Jimbo Felcher doesn't add anything to the Welsh News Network. He's just a fucking clown pretending to be a 17-year-old boy or a dog on cocaine that catches mom and dad having sex and then does some creepy, weird voices about it. I mean, time to go, Jimbo. Time to go.
Of September. And I do believe at some point, once we can work out timings and everything, Verbo's also going to be joining us one night.
Yes. An undertaking with Verbos.
Ruh-roh. Hello Baby is asking, does Coded know that Limey e-begged money for a vacation and used the money to buy drugs and had to come back and offer refunds? But for a guy like Limey, taking drugs is a vacation. It's a vacation from sobriety. Why do you have to give refunds? And who are the dumb fucks that gave a drug addict fucking money to go on vacation? That boy needs a fucking job. Hello Baby says he was supposed to stream the vacation and went dark hiding in a hotel room with drugs. That's for Limey, that's a vacation. I'm sure he didn't understand what was wrong with that until after he wasn't high anymore and someone explained it to him. Hello Baby says, I really hate Coke Dog and the 17-year-old skits. Yeah, I mean, it's creepy fucking weird shit. Hello Baby says, well, I unsubbed, so hopefully you didn't give that fucking Limey weirdo any fucking money. Good God, what a piece of shit. Writes on says, not one of them have ever said that they have gotten any type of payment from Dan. In fact, I bet the blue BLEW bear has not received the 300 back. Look, here's the fucking real question. Yeah, none of those guys.
Even Shuggy.
None of those guys are getting paid. They're all getting a promise of payment, future payment. It's never going to fucking happen. So, all these people are buying, the super chats and all that shit. Dan's matching the 30% that fucking YouTube takes because, he's such a generous fucking guy. He can match the 30% YouTube takes from the money and then donate that to charity. That's what he's claiming. But he can't pay the people that work for him on a daily basis. That seems kind of fucked up. Because Jimbo Finch has said it in the past many times. He's expecting a fucking He calls it, when he does the 17-year-old boy thing, Dad, can I get an allowance? He's expecting you to get paid. I mean, you're doing 6 hours of work a fucking day, and you're not getting anything, but all the donations are going to be being donated to you to donate to charity. Well, why not just skip the whole fucking lottery giveaway shit and do what you've condemned Chile for not doing so many fucking times and just put the charity's direct link up? Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you doing that, Dan? And why are you're on your third iteration of the raffle? You've never shown any type of fucking receipt that shows that you donated any fucking money to charity. You're not donating any money to charity, Dan. Prove me wrong. Show a receipt from the past lotteries. Show the total take and show what was donated to charities. Prove me wrong, Dan. Prove me wrong. Show a fucking receipt that shows you made donations, you bullshit little fucking scam artist. You're beyond grifting. You're a fucking con man, Dan. Sue me if you're not. I defamed you. If you're not a con, I'm outright saying, Dan, you're a fucking gutless, moralist, cowardly con man, and no one should give fucking money to you. Now, if I were you, I would jump on my Discord and I would tell everyone not to donate any money for a fucking month. And then I would use that month of no donations to prove that I caused you financial harm. And then all you have to do is produce receipts from the last 2 or 3 lottery raffles that show you donated money during those dates, during the window of those raffle dates, that you donated money to the stated charities. That's all you have to do. And you could win a fucking defamation suit against me. You could literally shut me up so I never fucking talk shit about you again. But you won't, because you can't. Because you a fucking low-rent, moralless con man who talks about doing good works, but pockets the fucking money instead. What? How do you become such a fucking shitty person, Dan? How do you become such a shitty fucking person? And how do you ensnare all those other people into facilitating your shittiness? If I were you, Dan, I would tell Becca the fucking truth. Because hell hath no fury like a fucking woman scorned.
I love you so. Rebel, rebel, put on your dress. Rebel, rebel, your face is a mess. Rebel, rebel, how could they know? Hot tramp, I love you so, won't you? You don't when you dress, your face is a mess. You can't get enough, but enough ain't the test. You got transmission and your live wire. You got your fuel line and a handful of blues. You wanna be there when they count up the dudes. And I love your dress. You're a juvenile success because your face is a mess. So how could they know? I said, how could they know? So what you wanna know? Calamity's jive, jive, jive. Where'd you wanna go? What can I do for you? Looks like I've been there too. Because you torn your dress and your face is a mess. Ooh, your face is a mess. So how could they know? How could they know?
NTFG SFW, NTFG dash SFW. Let me say that again correctly. NTFG dash SFW. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. East Coast, 6 p.m. West Coast. Join myself and Merb Beast, Merb 34th Street. However you want to Merb your Merb. Join me and Merb tomorrow at NTFG-SFW for a discussion regarding censorship and self-censorship. The dilemma, which is worse. I think trying to censor other people is a more heinous thing than self-censoring. Merb seems to think self-censoring is the worst of the worst censorship. We'll talk it out. We'll figure it out. Join us. Till then, adios, muchachos.